There were other lies that night, none of them challenged by the CBC, of course, like this one.
Well, there's what I remember, or what I thought I remember, and then there's what the evidence was. So from the time I regained consciousness, I was told that I had killed an American soldier, and for the 8 years, I believed that I must have done it, because I was told I was the only survivor and that I had done it. So I believed in that all the way up to the trial. And then I started hearing alternate scenarios and different testimonies. So I can't tell you exactly what's the true story.
That's a lie. In fact, Omar Khadr made a very detailed, multi-page confession, approved, signed on every page by his very zealous lawyers. His confession went into meticulous detail as to what he did on that fateful day that he murdered Christopher Speer, and before then, how he hated Jews and Americans, how he was paid a bounty to kill them, how he was trained in everything from spying to using poison. But the CBC accepted the Al-Qaeda lie that, oh, I didn't do anything, at least I don't remember it, and they just told me later and I bought their lies. That he was just a translator there, kids.
I don't think my dad knew the extent of what I was doing. That was not the first time I was sent, me or my siblings were sent to translate.
Yeah, just an interpreter. As you can see in this video I just showed you, he's translating his hatred for infidels into making IEDs, improvised explosive devices here. That's his translation. He said he was just a youngster doing what adults told him to do, but that's not true either. Before the U.S. attacked the little fort that Khadr was holed up in, they called out on loudspeakers through translators for any women and children to leave the bunker before the Americans attacked it. And the women and children did leave, but not Khadr. He was just a few weeks shy of his 16th birthday, and he wanted to murder an American. And in fact, when he was captured, the first thing he said, looking up at the Americans, he swore at them, and then he said, "Kill me now," so he could go be a martyr and get his 72 virgins. And when he was in Guantanamo Bay, he told guards that murdering Sergeant Speer was the greatest day of his life. What's the greatest day of your life? Was it when you graduated from school? Was it when you got married? Was it when you had your first child? For Omar Khadr, the greatest day of his life was when he murdered an American. But now he tells the CBC, no, I didn't do that. No, it's just some false memory that was put in my head. I didn't do it. And he actually suffered. And he suffered for our sins, he said on Easter Sunday. And he took the money on behalf of all Canadians. That's why he took it. And the CBC loved it. More than loved it. Look at this guy. This can only be described with the word erotic.
I've been listening to you since the beginning, and how can you be so mentally strong? Because, like, you seem so zen after everything that happened to you. You seem so accepting of life. I'm super positive, but I know I wouldn't be where you are right now. And how do you do it?
That's Woody Belfort, who's a wheelchair athlete, someone who's actually overcome something and being a role model for good. He actually seems like a good guy. I'm not going to come down on him too hard. He's just a normal guy who by chance was stuck on a variety show the same day as a terrorist was. Everyone was treating the terrorist like a hero in that room. Belfort actually had the last comment of the day. All the smart people were, all the informed people, all the powerful people were gushing over Khadr. So I think he was just copying them, just articulating what they were showing by their deference, by their cheering, by their applause. Hey, Omar Khadr, what's it like to be so awesome? Can I be more like you? That's an excerpt from the Ezra Levant show. Every day I do a video monologue and then I interview an interesting guest. And then I end by reading my hate mail. But you've got to subscribe to it, which you can do at therebel.media/shows.